Hey, my name is MINIMAX and this is GTA 5 finally on the PC, and more specifically the Alienware 14. The FPS in the top left hand corner, I have the GTX 765M, which is 2 series old now. I bought my laptop in October 2013, but as you can see the game is running really well. It's extremely well optimized game. I'm getting roughly 45 plus FPS at this level. It's drops slightly at night time and when it's raining. I didn't think it would be that way. I thought it would be lower during the day and higher at night, but that's not the case, mainly because of the lights in the city. You do find different frame rates in the countryside to the city, and different frame rates between the country and the kind of small suburbs. The city is the lowest frame rates. So I'll show the graphical settings before I drive around. Settings. You've got advanced graphics, which is for 4K PCs and for higher spec PCs, but not this laptop. Graphics, I've got full screen, 1080p, V-Sync's turned off. There's very little screen tearing in this game. Population density is at the maximum because I enjoy it that way. It doesn't also I tried tweaking it up and down, doesn't affect the frame rates. Texture quality on default, that is high. I've put it down to normal. Shadow quality was high. I've turned that down to normal. Particles quality is high. Its default is high. If you want to change that, you do have to restart the game, which is a pain in the ass because GTA 5 is a big game. The game size, I should mention, is 60 gigabytes, which is worth mentioning as a lot of the Alienware 14s, people do get the smaller size hard drives, so they will take up a big chunk, so be aware. I think it's worth it. This is a must-have game. Filtering was set at 16, which I couldn't believe. Default, I've turned it down to 4. Ambient occlusion is normal on default, and tessellation is also normal. So back into the game itself. Let's find a car. Now, I think this game is comparable to the Xbox One and the PS4 on the Alienware 14. If you've got the 980M or the 8 Series card, of course you can run it. I don't want that car. It's a problem about being in this area. There's not a particularly nice car to drive. Oh, that's a nice one. He's gone. Yeah. If you've got the 980M, you will be able to whack it up a lot higher, and they get a lot sharper textures. The 8 Series, again, you'll get better performance. The GTX 765, I wouldn't go as far as saying it's starting to feel the strain. It's not, but generally the 980M just absolutely pimps everything that is thrown at it. Although probably not the advanced graphical settings, but you can definitely whack it up to the highest and get about 60 FPS on that. So just driving around, as you can see, as I turn the graphical settings down, the stuff in the foreground of the picture is really nice. You can see all the nice lighting there and details. That's really good. But if you look in the background, you can see the resolution or the sharpness of the buildings and the mountains has dropped significantly. That's what we call optimization. So because I don't really have to care about what's going on in the distance and the detail, it reduces it to make the game run better. If they try to make all those buildings run or look as nice as my car does at the moment, the game would suffer from poor frame rates. I've noticed no lag either. The game runs extremely smooth. Now this is compared to GTA 4, and this car is absolutely awful. I need to find a better car. I did have a Pagani Zonda a moment ago, which I just lost. Take this car. In fact, what I'll try to do, I'll try and get a police car so I can get some speed up. So what I was saying, GTA 4 on the Alienware 14 and also the PC. I had it on the PC before my Alienware 14. I just don't think it was optimized that well. Here's a police car. Right, don't shoot me, bro. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa! That's one down. Don't come me. No, you damn you! Sorry, I half thinking and half shooting, and that's pretty poor. I'm using the Xbox One controller. You can use the keyboard and mouse. I would not recommend it. I've had to borrow a Xbox controller from my friend. A slight screen tearing actually. I said there wasn't. There was a little bit there. Some flares look lovely. I just lost $5,000. Lucky enough I've got 500,000 from pre-ordering the game. But GTA 4, so that had significant lag, and it just didn't look as good, and had inferior frame rates. If you compare this to my GTA 4 video, you'll notice what I'm talking about. Hopefully I've still got a gun. I have. Right, that's whoa, what's going on there? Shadows, looking at that, they're quite sharp. They're a bit kind of splodgy. Comparing this to Watch Dogs, I think Watch Dogs on the AMF14 looks nicer, but don't forget I was getting 30 frame rates a second, even lower. I think it's 20 frame rates a second on that. I'm getting, you know, near 60 at this level. Obviously, if you want to turn some of the settings up, you can. I think at default I was getting kind of around 30 to 35, which is more than playable. I've listened to an interview with the GTA 5 developer talking about the PC release, and he was talking about how he wanted the game to run at 60 FPS where possible, so that's what I was trying to aim for. Right, let's go on a little killing spree here. It's quite pretty. I like the shadows on the buildings. Right, so let's... Oh, that's perfect. That's what I want. A fast motorbike to show you the frame rates at speed. That's not the fastest bike, but it'll do. Let's pop a wheelie. Whoa, okay, let's get some speed up. Frame rate's still 50. It's dodging out as traffic, hopefully I don't hit anything. 46, 47. And the other good thing about this game with the frame rates is there's lots of cars around. It's not cars flicking in and out of nowhere. Frame rate's still 50. Some parts of the game look better than others. Out in the countryside, I've noticed that the mountains at this setting don't look that great. It looks like some of the rocks are painted on. Obviously they were painted on, but it looks like it's painted on, if that makes sense. It's heading out towards the countryside. Again, no drop in frame rates. Oh! That's quite impressive. I think I'll end the video here. I'm probably going to do another video as well, looking at battles, that's not really the right word for it, gunfights, planes, and a few other things that might affect the frame rates. Also, this has got the latest driver that came out, I believe, today, but if there's any tweaks to the game, I'll be sure to make note and perhaps bring a new video out as well of that, to show you how well it runs with the tweaks. So there we go. Hey, with the shadows, this is perfect. So it's dropping down to kind of mid 40s, low 40s with the shadows, and damn it. Well, I'll end the video here. I hope you found this helpful. By all means, go out and buy this game. It's great. I'm so happy it's here. Finally on the PC. Thank you ever so much for watching, and take care.